Beginning parshas Ki Savo. V'hoyo Ki Savo el ha'oretz asher Hashem Elokecha nosin l'chod nachlo. When you come to the land that Hashem is giving to you as a nachlo, as your portion, v'rishto, you'll conquer it, v'yashavta bo, and you'll settle in it. So Rashi cites Chazal, Magid shlo l'schav bikur ma'asher kovshu es ha'oretz v'chilkuah. So the first obligation of Bikurim came about in the 15th year of being in Eretz Yisrael, which is after Kibush v'chiluk. They had to conquer it and they had to divide the land. The question is why? Why wasn't it immediately? Challah, the moment we entered into Eretz Yisrael, we're obligated to give Challah, Truma. But yet, for Bikurim, it's only after we've conquered and we've divided among the various Shvatim. The question is why? Well, from the Kriyas Bikurim, the declaration a person makes when he brings the new fruits and the grains, it's obvious. What is the declaration? It's a declaration of Hakaras HaTov, as we'll see in a moment. A person is only able to have that sense of that debt of gratitude, to be able to express himself within the context of appreciation, only if he feels he's received something. There's a certain sense of you feel settled and you're able to see the full picture. But if there's a degree of distraction and turmoil, we're talking about kibush and chiluk, you're conquering and you haven't yet received your portion, you haven't quantified yet what you have, to say, well, you should be appreciative. It's another level, that you've come this far. It's like a person, applies for a loan to a bank. They say they won't even consider your application. And you get the call, they're considering your application. But they haven't yet signed off on the loan yet. A person who truly is a tzaddik, a special tzaddik, is a Hakaras Tov, that he got this far. But for an ordinary person, they give you the money, then, you sing Hashem's praises. Until then, you don't sing Hashem's praises yet. It's not so simple. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu only, because it's interesting, this is a chiyuv of Hakaras HaTov, it's an obligation. Normally say, it's an indication of a quality person. A person is appreciative. A person who has that sense of gratitude. Here, the Torah says, no, it's a chiyuv. You'll take from the first of all the fruits of the land, of the earth, which will bring from your land, it has to be your land, which Hashem is giving to you. So he keeps reiterating. You come to the land Hashem is giving to you as a nachla. Now you have the portion which Hashem gave to you. This is already much more on a personalized level. Why do I have this portion? Because Hashem gave it to me. V'samto batene, and you put it in the basket. And you come to the location which Hashem has chosen that His name should dwell there. You will come to the Kohen that's going to be in those days. Higarti hayom al Hashem Elokecho, which it doesn't. V'amarti Elov Higarti hayom la Hashem Elokecho. I mean, the inference is it's not his God. Hashem Elokecho. So take a look over here. The Meforshim speak about this. Ki vosi alorsa shinish b'Hashem lavoseinu lo seislanu. So this corrects it already. The Rabbeinu Bachya, in his introduction to parshas Ki Savo, we've spoken this many times now. The Maral says it, the Siforno says it, that in terms of any level of relationship, there has to be compatibility. There has to be common. And what is the basis for compatibility? The greater there's a commonality, the greater there is a compatibility. So there's a mitzvah of Valachta B'Drochov. We have to emulate Hashem's ways. Why? What does Hashem want to emulate His characteristics? Because for a relationship, if Hashem is Rachum, you have to be Rachum, Chanun or Chapayim, whatever it may be. So to establish that commonality, we have to reflect His characteristics. He's emes, we have to be emes. Therefore, there are certain groups of people which are not makabel pnei Hashchina, which can't have a relationship with Hashem. Kat shakronim, people who are liars. A person who's a liar doesn't mean a person lies once in a while. He's a liar, pathological liar. Cannot have a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Cannot. Why? If HaKadosh Baruch Hu, someone shall HaKadosh Baruch Hu's emes, His signet is truth, you can't have a relationship. That's it. So we see over here, we know that Truma, only a Kohen's permitted to eat Truma. If Klal Yisrael wouldn't have sinned with the Chet Egel, who would have been the Kohen? The Bechor. He would have been. Now, what is Truma? Truma is the first tithing. What is Challah? Reishis HaRisosechem, the first tithing of the dough. It's all the first. Who is the first? First is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's Reishis Kol. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the first. So the Rabbeinu Bachya starts the parsha. He says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants you to take the first of the fruits. Reishis Pri Adoma. Bikurim is Bechorim. Bechor. It's the first, like Bechor. Take the first of the fruits, and who do you take the fruits for? For HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who's Reishis. You're taking the Reishis for the Reishis to bring it where? To the Reishis, to the location which is the ultimate location. And who do you give it to? You give it to the Kohen, who's the Reishis. Right? He's the replacement for the Bechor. Right? In the place of the Bechor. Because he's the one who wasn't involved in the Chet Egel. So he says, you take the Reishis for the Reishis to the location of the Reishis to be given to the Reishis. And who does the Kohen represent? He represents the Reishis. He's taking on behalf of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's God's representative. That's what it is. No, they are Reishis, but then not the Reishis. They are the Reishis of the Reishis. They are the cream of the crop, the Kohanim. Right? I mean, even the Levi's not. Even though, I mean, it's only Bnei Aaron of the Kohanim. Okay, so that's the concept. Eretz Yisrael, but this is the Reishis of the Reishis. The Beis HaMikdash is the ultimate location. Okay? In the sanctuary. By the Mizbeach. Not the Kodesh Kadosh. No, it is in the Chotzer, the courtyard. In the Azor is the courtyard. No, he could go there. He does go there. First 11 Amos he's permitted to go. Yeah, definitely not. Okay? Uvosal kol shiyeh b'yomoheim v'amarte elov. Higarati hayom l'Hashem Elokecho ki vosi la'oretz asher nishba Hashem l'avsein lo sislonim. I've come to the land that Hashem has promised our fathers to give to us. So Rashi says over here, v'amarte elov. What is v'amarte elov? She'enoch kofui tova. That you're not an ingrate. By coming and bringing the fruit, initially you're saying, I'm not an ingrate. Higarati ayom pamachs b'shona v'lo shtei pomim. You come once, not twice. Pamachs v'lo shtei pomim. No good. It's HaKohen. No. First, that's where you speak. I mean, Vosel El Kohen. Vosel El Kohen. You come to the Kohen. I mean, if you want to say, because it's followed with Asher Yibiyam Mahim. No, that's why. Even though he's not of the caliber of the original Kohen, he's still the Kohen, despite the fact. See, over here the Severno says, what is Hashem Elokech? Api shelo yeh godol b'chochma. The Kohen's not anything special. Lo sechtel dabrimo bechavod. When you speak to him, you have to speak to him with respect. V'omroch Hashem Elokecho. Aval pi shezel lo yomer. Lo say Lord Hashem. We speak to people of great prestige, of special status. Como Melochim Neviim, to kings and to Neviim. Como Yoschem maybe Ilav Zibikurim, maybe Dor Lakel Yisborach Shubalakarka. I mean, who's actually the master of Eretz Yisrael? He's the master of the world, but I'm saying specifically that. Since he's representing HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so you speak to him with special respect, even though he's the ordinary Kohen. He's not nothing special. He's not Godel B'chochma. You know, the Gemara says, number of locations, it says, Hanor HaGodel Nar Pras. Alan, there's your Shel Shudas Torah. Hanor HaGodel Nar Pras. It says the 4 rivers came out of a Gan Eden. So Pras wasn't the largest of rivers. It's not the Euphrates is not the largest. So the Gemara says that because Pras is associated with Eretz Yisrael, therefore it's like a person who's an ordinary person, but he's an ambassador or minister of the greatest king. Even though he himself in his own right is nothing special, but because of his level of association, therefore he takes on that special status. So because Pras flows by Eretz Yisrael, and Eretz Yisrael is the location, therefore it's Hanar HaGodel Nar Pras. It takes on its special status because of its association with Eretz Yisrael. It's the same thing with the Kohen. The Kohen is the Kohen, but who's he representing? He's representing HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You're giving him the gift to acknowledge your appreciation to HaKadosh Baruch Hu as the Bala Karka. He's the master of the location, right? So that's what you're doing. Hashem Elokecho, Hashem Elokecho, right? It's like you speak in third person. Exactly. It's like what exists now. It's only you. It's not me. That's the point. You know, it's interesting. You find many things. Now, HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't want us to forget who He is and who we are. You have Shemitah, right? You can't sell property in Eretz Yisrael land more than 49 years maximum, right? Lo simocha l'tzmisus. You can't. It's not an open-ended sale forever. 49 years. It's not a valid sale if you sell for 49 years. You realize after 49 years, you're out of your house. It's the way it works. But Eretz Yisrael, you cannot sell unless it's yours. You cannot. Why? Kili koloretz, Shemitah. The land has to be fallow. What do you mean? It's my land. It's not your land. HaKadosh Baruch Hu keeps communicating this message. Kili koloretz. It's mine. It's not yours. You're just a tenant farmer. That's all you are. But I've invested so much. It's what I believe. It's irrelevant what you believe. Same thing. Bikurim. You have to remember who's the Balakarka, who's the master here, and therefore you have to show that appreciation by bringing the best of the fruits. To be continued.